were pink, the Zafus for seating were pink. She was known for writhing on the pink floor to demonstrate varying states of tantric ecstasy. She did this naked at our board of directors meeting. Eventually, neighbors complained to the local authorities about the blocks and blocks of VW Bugs and Priuses with "Visualize World Peace" bumper stickers jamming up the street. Or perhaps it was the people arriving in various states of undress that bothered them. Renaissance fair costumes, medieval bikinis, appropriated Native American dresses, and African dashikis. Whatever it was, the Belvedere rich were finally like, what the fuck is going on? So Judy Moon opened a second space, a small center in a neighboring less ritzy Marin town, where some of the workshops would be held. She called this the Moonrise Center. Judy felt she had transcended from her root chakra to her crown chakra with age. She now sought to expand the course catalog from the ecstatic body, 12-handed massage, Watsu rebirthing, paths of transcendent loving, yoni yoga, love circle, tantra levels 1, 2, and 3, and sacred dance, into a more diverse roster that included angel therapy, life after death, reclaiming the divine feminine, anti-aging medicine, and, of course, nonviolent communication. Through Craigslist, I was hired as an administrative assistant to try to rent out the space of the Moonrise Center, to register people for workshops, and to answer all of their questions by phone and email. Judy encouraged me to sample all that the Electric Yoni and Moonrise Center communities had to offer, so that I could better describe the curriculum. One of my first experiences engaging in the Electric Yoni oeuvre was to receive a vaginal massage by a man named Jeffrey Kivnick. Jeffrey offered to trade me 3 hours of vaginal massage in exchange for helping him promote his practice. Jeffrey was in his 50s and wore a do-rag on his balding white head. I was 21, very pretty, and an active alcoholic and addict. The trade sounded perfect. I've always had difficulty setting boundaries, and I've always had difficulty reaching orgasm with another human being. So when faced with an offer to allow Jeffrey to finger me for 3 hours in exchange for giving him publicity, of course I said yes. The vaginal massage began with a 1-hour full-body massage. Then, for the next 2 hours, Jeffrey caressed, stroked, kneaded, and tenderized my vagina, or as he called it, my yoni, using Reiki breathing, I think, so as to aid in the healing of past vaginal trauma. I never reached orgasm, but I did leave there floating. I think it was the only night in San Francisco that I didn't drink or use drugs. At the time of Jeffrey's vaginal massage, I had begun dating women. I still slept with cis men occasionally, but I referred to myself as a dyke. Somehow, I convinced one of my lesbian friends to get a vaginal massage from Jeffrey in exchange for her help in promoting him as well. Open-minded and vaguely woo-woo herself, she too left Jeffrey's chamber of yoni floating. But a few days later, she turned to me and said, "I can't believe I let that man touch my vagina." Somehow, I also managed to convince my butch, hipster DJ girlfriend to come take a Tantra workshop with me. I can't tell you that I know what Tantra is, even after working at Electric Yoni for a year. But I can tell you what it isn't. On the pink rug at Judy Moon's Belvedere mansion, 10 40-something single women and 5 horny men, all Caucasian, and many wearing harem pants, ushered in the new age of sexuality by gazing into each other's eyes and chanting what sounded like vrum, 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 over and over. Everyone there was seeking. The women, I think, were using sex as a gateway for the love they were seeking. The men, I think, were using love as a gateway for the sex they were seeking. My girlfriend, wearing a newsboy cap and large transparent framed glasses, was seeking to get out of there. She did the vromming, but refused to look me in the eye. I accused her